All right, let's take our first look at Crystal Kingdoms. It is on the Binance Smart Chain. The first iteration of the game is designed to be an interactive board game with plans to eventually version 2 into a ARPG slash dungeon crawler type game. And then even that will lead into a version 3 of a 3D MMORPG. So the first thing you do is you mint a hero. I have a knight. Unfortunately, I can't use him right now because it's a 20-hour cooldown. But I also picked up a archer when I minted, so we'll be able to use her. If you mint a character right now, it costs, I believe, $100. And if you combine two of them, for example, this one's tier 1, if it's the same class, so two tier 1 archers would make a tier 2 archer, and that will grant extra lives and a small percent of rewards increase. So we're just going to jump in and play right here. And you can see that this interactive board game has these different tiles, so hopefully we can hit at least one of each for the video. And the first one you get is just a gem matching game here. So you have a little timer on the bottom. It's not too difficult. So we just want to fill up the bar that's up here before our time runs out. Now that we've done that, we will click move again and we'll be able to progress through the board. Another matching. So you notice a skull tile over here, which is bad news. That's right now, well, there is combat in the dungeon. I haven't died in the dungeon. I've tried it a couple times. I almost died once, so I assume that will end your run. But I have also landed on the skull tile, which immediately ends your run. So there's only been one skull tile on the board. Pretty bad luck if you hit it. And of course, this one is right before the end, so we might make our way through the whole board. I guess they want us to match gems. The red tiles are dungeons, so I'm hoping we hit one of those to show you. But while we're matching gems, there's two coins in the game. There's the Shining Crystal Shard, and there's the Crystal Kingdoms coin. Each of those coins you earn by playing the game when you get to the end of the board. All right. So this just sends you back one step. The green one would send you forward one step. And here it's just a memory game. You gotta get through this about 3 times before your time runs out. Not too bad. So I think the only ones we haven't hit so far are the red ones, which it looks like there's going to be a big chance to land on one over here. And the little, it looks like a division sign, is some math equations that you have to select the right answer for. Looks like we're not going to be doing math this time. The other thing they did is they just released a land sale. Land is $300. Land provides a rewards increase and extra lives. Actually, I think I said that characters provided extra lives earlier. I think it wasn't extra lives that they provide, but they grant extra rolls on the board. So once we complete this map, I guess that's considered one roll. But however, if this was a level 2 archer, maybe I get to go again. I'm not entirely sure on that. So here we're just trying not to hit that death square. We will get a dungeon to show you. think the only way you really get in trouble in these dungeons right now is if you bring too much heat at the same time, because when you do get hit, you do regenerate a little bit, so one at a time doesn't seem to be a problem. If I ran in the middle and was taking hits from 3 of these guys at the same times, it would probably be a problem. So we have to go ahead and kill 14 of these before we can get out of here and advance. So for the 2 tokens you earn at the end of the run here, hopefully at least, if we don't die, the plans for those are to use them for minting new heroes, fusing heroes, trading in marketplace, getting supplies, skins, cosmetic, rerolls, and then they say much more. So whatever they have in mind for that. In the meantime, though, I'm expecting the tokens to not maintain a ton of value, because whoever is clearing out these boards and getting tokens, I'm sure will be looking to recoup some of the costs they've spent on creating heroes. So in the short term, until they release a good sink for those coins to be spent into, I don't think it's a great coin to buy to hold the coin. It's something that I would plan to continue to play and collect, and hope that it has a future as the new versions are released and the new sinks are included. We've got our last little spider boy right here. Once you win the battle, you wait a couple seconds and a portal is going to appear. Alright, so we want to land on this blue space. We do not want to land on that skull space, because I would really like to show you a reward screen. That was really close. Got ham, crown, skull, ham. Alright. So, this is like a 50-50, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But, okay. Whew, boy. Whew. I don't ever want to be in that position again, I'll tell you. That didn't feel great. So here you can see the 2 coins, the Shining Crystal Shard and the Crystal Kingdoms token, which we're going to click claim on. And it adds it to our total up here, the SCS and the CKG. I believe when I started the first time was 2 days ago, so this timer began at 21 days. So keep in mind, if you're looking at the price of these coins and you're like, oh, he just gained that much from one run, that's worth like $5 or whatever, I'll just be able to pay it back in 20 days. Like, that would be ideal, but with the current state of the crypto market, you have to be careful of that, as a lot of game coins are trending down and a lot of people are looking to get their money out pretty quickly. So do not expect these coins to maintain the value you see over the period of the withdrawal lock that you have. You're just anticipating the future of the game. It is fun. I enjoy it. Maybe it's not about the tokens at all for you. There is plans for, I don't know if they drop or not, I haven't seen any, but instead of tokens at the end of the dungeon runs, you could get items, you know, like jewelry items and necklaces, rings, and stuff like that I saw in the white paper. So it was a good idea to take a look at the white paper too. So it has a ton of information. With, like, right here is where I learned about each version, the interactive board game, the ARPG, and the 3D MMO, as well as the benefits of the land utility. So you can get extra lives per day, as well as if you have crystallized land, you would get 4% extra rewards per win across all heroes. So it would benefit both of my heroes, but only one land, so I can't stack it up to like 50% extra rewards. They do plan more info on scholarships. There's a little information here on how to fuse. But I think that pretty much covers all the gameplay for you. Crystal Kingdoms. Thanks for watching.